In this video, we are going to talk about the life of typical village girls in Iran. Unlike the picturesque simple life of village girls, portrayed in some channels, the reality on the ground is quite different. Life in a village can be tough, especially for girls. They face many struggles and challenges, from having to help with chores at home to dealing with discrimination. Despite all the difficulties they face, village girls are some of the most resilient people you'll ever meet. They work hard every day to make their families proud and build a better future for themselves. We admire their strength and courage, and we hope that one day they'll be able to overcome all the obstacles in their way. Here are some of the challenges these rural women face. 1. Limited access to education. Life in a village in Iran can be very difficult for girls. They face many struggles and challenges on a daily basis. One of the biggest problems they face is access to education. Many villages do not have schools, so girls have to walk long distances to attend school. This can be very dangerous, especially if they are walking by themselves. Girls also often face discrimination from their families and community members. They may be forced into marriage at a young age or married off to much older men. This leaves them with little choice but to lead a life of poverty and hardship. Limited education leaves them at a disadvantage when it comes to finding jobs or furthering their education. Additionally, they are often seen as inferior to boys and are treated accordingly. This can lead to feelings of worthlessness and low self-esteem, which can be difficult to overcome. 2. Early marriage and childbirths. In Iran, early marriage and continuous childbirths present a number of challenges for village girls. First, early marriage often means that girls are taken out of school at a young age, which limits their future opportunities. Second, continuous childbirths can lead to health problems for both the mother and the child. Early marriage is an extremely normal practice in Iranian towns. Now and again, unfortunate families force their little girls to stop school to get hitched. The young ladies become pregnant and bring forth their kids consistently. Some can have up to 12 kids and become genuinely exhausted in youthful age. As per National Statistics Center of Iran, about 37,430 Iranian young ladies were just 13 at the hour of their marriage in 2016. There are moms as young as 20 in Sufyan, Iran, who have 4 or 5 kids. Most ladies in this area dies at age between 40 to 45. This is on the grounds that they tie the knot of marriage very early on and have successive pregnancies. 3. Rural women living in poverty. In Iran, women in rural areas have to endure a lot of hardship carrying out domestic chores. They have to cook, clean and take care of the children all day long with no help from anyone. This is because their husbands are often away working in the fields or doing other jobs. As a result, these women are always tired and stressed out. Moreover, they don't have any time for themselves or for socializing with other people. They have to walk long distances to fetch water, cook on open fires, and often have to care for their families single-handedly. These women are the backbone of their communities, but they rarely get the recognition or support they deserve. Their chores include taking care of domesticated animals, bringing wood, bringing water, repairing the tent, winding around cover, draining the cow and making yogurt, baking bread, cleaning the house, cooking, washing the garments of everybody in the family, and so on. The Iranian government has been working hard to improve the lives of rural women in recent years. They have set up programs to provide training and financial assistance, as well as build infrastructure such as roads and schools. However, much more needs to be done in order to truly empower these women and help them escape poverty. 4. Rustic ladies of Iran. The rustic ladies of Iran are a group of women who live in rural areas and have little to no access to modern amenities or education. They are often married off at a young age, and many of them do not know how to read or write. Their plight is one of isolation and poverty, as they are often left to fend for themselves in remote villages. Many of them have never even seen a city, let alone been given the opportunity to travel outside their home country. With little access to education and healthcare, and their rights are often violated. They are also at risk of violence, exploitation, and forced marriage. The denied rustic ladies of Iran don't have the foggiest idea about any of their common liberties. They face many obstacles in doing their work. They have no education about modern markets. They lack effective financial skills and have limited access to technological training. They are not aware of the need to adapt their professional skills to the dominant style of consumers' life. They face political and economic restrictions in accessing world markets. At the same time, the domestic economy is unstable and the prices are high. Brokers take advantage of all these deficiencies. They pay very little for products which are the outcome of long hours of hard work by nomadic women. 5. Water-carrying village girls. In many parts of Iran, women must walk long distances to collect water for their families. This is a difficult and dangerous task, as the jars of water are often very heavy and the terrain can be treacherous. Unfortunately, these women often have no other choice but to risk their lives in order to provide for their loved ones. Since most Iranian towns don't have channeled water, young ladies are answerable for giving water to their families. They convey water in weighty repositories and at times, over significant distances. This incurs different physical and mental harms for ladies. But some are strong, like the Dietary people, a nomadic tribe located in central Iran. They are known for their incredible strength and endurance, which is why they are able to carry such heavy loads of water on their backs. The Dietary women have to walk long distances every day to collect water for their families. This is a very difficult task, especially in the summer when the temperatures can reach over 40 degrees Celsius. Carrying 70-kilogram packs of water on their backs in these conditions is an impressive feat of strength and stamina. Carrying such a heavy load can be extremely tiring. However, they continue to do so because it is essential for their survival. The Dietary tribe has a long history of living off the land and being self-sufficient. Their ability to carry such heavy loads is just one example of their resourcefulness and resilience. 5 Health risks and struggles of water-carrying village girls of Iran. The province of Khuzestan in Iran is home to many ladies who also carry heavy water packs on their backs every day. This is not only a tiring and difficult task, but it also comes with a number of health risks. There are no easy solutions to this problem, but it is important to raise awareness of the plight of the ladies of Khuzestan. We must do all we can to help them reduce the burden they carry every day, and ensure that they have access to clean drinking water. Despite the strenuous nature of this activity, it is an important part of the Dietary lifestyle. Water is essential for survival in the arid conditions where they live, and carrying it long distances is often the only way to get it. The women who do this work are strong and resilient, but they also face some serious health dangers. The most obvious danger is that of physical injury from carrying such heavy loads over rough terrain. This can lead to back problems, hernias, and other issues that require medical attention. In addition to these direct risks, there are also indirect health costs associated with water carrying. For example, dehydration is a major concern in areas where water availability is limited. When people don't have enough fluids, they become more susceptible to diseases like cholera. Dehydration can also lead to heat exhaustion, which further compromises immunity. In short, while water carrying may be necessary for survival in some parts of the world, it comes at a significant cost to those who do it. The women of Dietary tribes who engage in this activity every day are putting their bodies through a lot of stress and strain. It's important to be aware of these potential health hazards so that we can support these brave women as best we can. In addition, the weight of the water packs can cause back problems and spinal injuries. There are no easy solutions to this problem, but it is important to raise awareness of the plight of the ladies of Khuzestan. We must do all we can to help them reduce the burden they carry every day, and ensure that they have access to clean drinking water. The Iranian government has been working to improve access to clean water in rural areas, but progress has been slow due to sanctions. In the meantime, village women continue to face immense challenges in collecting water for their families. We hope that by raising awareness of this issue we can help make life a little easier for these brave women. 6 Well-being and Dietary challenge of rural women in Iran. The well-being and dietary challenges of rural women of Iran are many and varied. In general, they face greater difficulties in accessing nutritious food and clean water than their urban counterparts. They also have less access to healthcare and education, which can impact their health and well-being. Poor nutrition and lack of access to healthcare are 2 major issues that these women face on a daily basis. In addition, many rural women do not have regular access to medical care, which means they often go without important vaccinations or screenings for diseases. This can put them at a higher risk for developing serious health conditions later on in life. Rustic ladies experience the ill effects of unusual circumstances in the midriff and knees. Nomad ladies need to help themselves on the grounds that their places of home are extremely distant from clinical focuses. Pregnant ladies scarcely have nutritious food to eat or admittance to clinical assets. There are some specific regions of Iran where rural women face particularly challenging circumstances. Sistan and Baluchistan is one such region, where poverty levels are high and infrastructure is poor. This combination of factors makes it difficult for women in this region to lead healthy lives. Khuzestan is another region where rural women face significant challenges when it comes to well-being and nutrition. The province has been heavily impacted by severe drought, which has had a devastating effect on rural communities, especially women. The drought has also led to crop failure and livestock deaths, which have further exacerbated the poverty levels in these communities. Women are often the ones who suffer most from poverty, as they tend to be more economically vulnerable than men. The situation is even worse for widowed or divorced women who often don't have any source of income at all. The effects of the drought on rural Iranian women have been extremely detrimental, and it will take them a long time to recover from this crisis. This has made it hard for people in Khuzestan to access basic needs like food and water, let alone live healthy lives. What do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comments section below. Please share this video to create awareness in order to help these women. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thank you.